everybody. Thanks for bearing with me here. I see it looks like just Lewis and Rebecca right now. I did see there was a couple more in the house, it looked like, but they ended up leaving. Looks like I took a little too long to get on, but I have to take some medication daily, and typically I'm supposed to take it around 7:30. I haven't been. I see it's freezing tonight as well. Hopefully it doesn't stay frozen too bad. There it goes. I see Nancy coming in. Welcome in, Nancy. Yeah, I do apologize. I started a little bit late, but I have to take some medication every night. Typically around 7:30, and I keep forgetting to set an alarm on my phone, so typically I end up taking it about 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. Wow, it is lagging horribly tonight. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this, you guys. Yeah, I'm frozen so bad on this screen right now. Yeah, I'm just completely frozen. You guys lost me. There I go. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this tonight. This is lagging way too bad. Let me try a hotspot here, guys. I don't know. Honestly, we've been having issues with the dorm internet in particular all year this year, and I don't know why it's so bad. We can't figure that out yet. But I can say it has gotten significantly worse since I was a student here beginning of 2020. Does look like it's gotten a little better, so I'm not going to mess with the hotspot. If it does get really bad on you guys, if it's thing like that, please just put it in chat so I can catch it right away, and we'll try our best. I don't even know if this is going to be a full hour, because if I'm being honest, you guys, I don't know really what to talk about tonight. I see Lewis has a question here. You're a student? So yes and no. My job is actually manager of the campus suites, and I see it's freezing again on you guys. Let it catch up here. My job is manager of the campus suites at Gogebic Community College. It's the local college to where I was born and raised. So I work here and I live here, but I am also a student here. So back when I first lived in the dorms, beginning of spring of 2020, the internet was absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, it's frozen again. I don't think the internet's going to be reliable tonight, you guys. Let me get this hotspot up. Let's try the hotspot. We'll see if it works any better. I just keep looking over, and it seems like every 2 seconds it's frozen on the screen. Let's see. Bear with me, guys. Let me do my mobile hotspot, and we'll see if that helps. Okay, you guys might lose me here for a minute as I switch it over to my hotspot. Maybe. What is going on? I can't even see my hotspot on this right now. Okay, there it is. Give me Okay. I have successfully reconnected. I see it's still spinning a little bit. Can you guys hear me at all? I don't think so. It looks like I'm frozen still. There it goes. There it goes. Can you guys hear me okay? This live stream is going to be a struggle. Shows you guys what kind of day I've been having, okay? Not even day. Let's be honest. What several annoying. I see thinking Louis and it's spinning and it goes spinning and it's I don't know why it's this bad and it's starting on my nerves. If guys right now we have explanation at this point as to why. Just waiting for it to catch up at this point. I see that, like, yeah, I'm gonna call it, you guys. This is not working. If you can hear me, still, I see it's still frozen, so. See, now it seems like it's working again. Thank you, Nancy. Put that in chat too, so that way I know for a fact you see it, hear it one way or the other. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's not even live anymore. There it goes. Okay. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Should I try again? I mean, at this point, we're already, what, 10 minutes into this thing and it's barely worked? I don't have a bad signal connection now, like a warning on the screen anymore. I really don't know what's going on. When we used to have internet in the dorms when I was a student, it was absolutely amazing. We're talking like 120 megabyte downloads per, like, megabytes per second type speed for downloading. Just outrageously fast. And now this year it's absolute junk. It's to the point where some of the students can't even do their homework at times because the internet is not working, and I just don't know what it is at this point. And we can get our own internet. So maybe that's something I look into now. I see Nancy saying it's good, so I guess we'll just kind of roll with it here. I'll try to make it a quick live stream, and because I don't have much to talk about tonight anyway, I just wanted to check in. We're not going to be giving away a bunch of money like we did last year, but you guys know I had to take a little bit of a break, so I figured I'd check in at least and let you guys know kind of what's going on here. So, yeah, besides sucky internet, and like I said, maybe I buy my own moving forward, but it's going to be like $35 a month. And that kind of sucks because that's money I could be putting towards living back on the road every month. I mean, it's not much, but it adds up quickly. And obviously, this is the first live stream where I've almost had to cancel it because it's been so bad. But yeah, I don't know, guys. Moving on. I did finish one of my classes today. I have been taking 3 classes this semester, Lewis. 2 programming classes and then social media marketing. Today was the last day of my social media marketing class. We do have one more assignment to do, but let me see. I know I just got a new grade in. It's not on this last assignment, but to give you guys an idea here, up to date, let's see what I'm at. Okay. As of right now, I have 2 assignments left in this class due not this coming Sunday, but next Sunday. 2 assignments left, and my grade in this class right now is, I am not exaggerating here, 100%. 100% is my grade in this class right now. And we're done after this week. Once I submit those 2 assignments, I am done with the class. As for my programming assignments, we can talk about that a little bit here. I'll just kind of update you guys, let you know what's going on with that side of my life. Right now, the teacher has yet to grade 4 assignments. So she's a little bit behind in my Python programming class. I currently have a 96.4% in that class. And for my Java class, give me a second here. For my Java class, a vast majority of stuff has not been graded at this point. She is very, very, very far behind in grading in this class. Like, we are on week 8 right now, and she's only graded about 4 weeks worth of stuff. She's very far behind. So it's hard to say one way or another. But out of the 4 or 5 assignments she has graded right now, I have all A's in that class as well. So looking pretty good for that one as well. And like I said, we are on week 8 right now. Next week is spring break, so I won't have to worry about classes. Thank God. Because I need a break from classes too, you guys. I mean, it's just, oh my God. The classes are going well. I'm getting good grades, but honestly, I'm tired. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to tolerate the classes anymore. I am just beyond over it. But after this week, we will have reached the halfway point. So we only have 8 more weeks after this week, which part of me is like, oh my God, we have 8 more freaking weeks. I barely made it through this 8 weeks. But knock on wood, typically at this point in the semester, it does go a lot quicker because we have spring break, we have Easter break. There's a lot more going on. And then, of course, beginning of May is going to be graduation, and I will be taking part in that from the sounds of it. I'm not sure how the logistics are going to go, but I was told that even though I am a staff member, I can walk across the stage at graduation. I'm going to follow up and make sure that is true. And if that's the case, I do want to walk at this graduation because, as many of you know, My original college graduation was skipped in order to go to Yellowstone National Park. Now, no regrets, but back then, my family wanted to see me walk. They wanted to have a graduation party, etc., etc. We never got to do that. So, in a cool way, we'll be able to do that now. And it's also, I'm a lot more prouder of this degree because the business degree came really easy to me. I understood it all, and I was out doing the nomad life. Like Monday through Friday, I was doing the nomad life, and Saturday and Sunday, I'd sit down and do my classes. College was not number one right now. Versus now, like the programming, it's difficult. I've had to really struggle through some of this stuff, but I'm doing really good. And that degree could potentially help me get a job that I can do remotely from anywhere in the country. It's, I don't know. I just feel like it's a way bigger deal than my business degree. I feel like I worked a lot harder for this one. I sacrificed a lot more, and to be able to do it in my own way, if that makes sense. It wasn't the typical graduation. It's not typical by any means. It's my way. I did it my way. It's unique to me. And we do live stream that on the Gogibic college page. So as we get closer to graduation and I learn more about the logistics of it, everyone just keep your eyes out. And if you would like to join the live stream on their YouTube channel, on the college YouTube channel, I will share that, and you guys can see me walk across the stage, and you can celebrate that with me as well. Outside of that, next Tuesday I have more medical work being done. I'll be trying to figure out if we do know if it's problem A or problem B. We're trying to pinpoint exactly what it is, and thus what steps will be needed moving forward. So that's going on next Tuesday. I see YouTube on my right is having a stroke all of a sudden, but it seems like I'm not frozen, so I'm just going to keep talking. Next Tuesday, I have my medical stuff. Next Monday, I'm going to whisper a little bit because Rocky doesn't know this yet. Rocky is going to be getting neutered. So I don't know if you guys can hear me very well, but I don't want him to know. It's a secret. So Rocky is going to be doing that next Monday. It's going to be a very eventful beginning of the week. Lewis is graduating this year. Congratulations. It's a big deal. Old me used to be like, whatever, personally, I wasn't a big fan of them. Like, just get the piece of paper and let's get moving on. But man, yeah, graduation's big deal. At this point, I definitely, it is like light and day difference here. The first one, the business degree, that's exactly what it was. Give me my piece of paper so I can go do what I want to do. The second one, like, I wanted it to be done. I wanted no part of it. The second one, it's like, yeah, I've earned this. I want to walk across the stage, and like, yeah, light and day difference. But congratulations on that, Lewis. What else did I want to talk about tonight? The YouTube channel, because of all the medical stuff with Rocky and I next week, I don't plan on posting next week. So I still kind of am on a break right now. Exactly, Nancy. I feel really bad, but I've talked to the vet multiple times, and also multiple vets, and they're saying the same thing. It's for the best, and he's not going to be bred. And that's kind of the old owner that neglected him and whatnot. His idea, if I remember correctly, I know he was going to breed, but I believe his idea was once he joined the military, he was going to breed Rocky with a dog and then sell the puppies and um go from there. Um whether or not he was going to neuter Rocky type of deal. He wanted that extra money. Um and when I took him in, I always felt bad because it's like, do I not? Um and at this point, because it's also going to cost $700 is what I was told. $700 minimum to get Rocky neutered. So because of that, I'm in a better position to financially pay for it now. And I've talked to people. I have a definite answer that I know, and I am confident with the decision that it is what's best for Rocky. He is graduating from high school. I'm 18, turning 19 in July 31st. Okay, so yeah, high school. That's always a big one too, because it's kind of like, are you going to go to college? Are you going to do something different? It's a whole new world of possibilities. The world is at your disposal. And that's kind of one of the things I love the most about being a nomad, honestly, because even when I was back in high school, I remember talking to my oldest sister and being like, you know what, one of the coolest ideas is that once you kind of turn 18, more or less, you can go to an airport, hop on a plane and fly away, or you could get in your vehicle, put the key in the ignition and drive away, and that's that. You don't have to come back. Now there's consequences to that action. And the idea, even like tonight, even though I'm on a contract at the college and whatnot, you have the freedom to do that. I could end this live stream right here, walk to the parking lot, put the key in the ignition, take Rocky, and leave, never coming back. Now, there's massive, massive consequences to that action. But I always said, how cool is it that we do have the freedom to do that? That you have the freedom and the power to make that decision. It's always just been something really, really cool to me. And with that, you get to travel more, is what I've experienced anyway. I got to travel a lot growing up, but having graduated high school and stuff like that, there was a lot more freedom to do the stuff I wanted to do and travel to places I wanted to specifically without needing anybody else, without needing to rely on anyone else. So yeah, we're going to not do any videos next week. I feel bad still. I have so much Europe content I want to show you guys. But if I'm being honest, I'm still tired. I'm still tired. And it has made a very significant difference taking that step back and saying, I need a timeout. I need to press pause. I need a breather. Oh my God, you guys, it is like night and day difference. The stress and everything. It's so much better lately. And I want to postpone coming back until I know that everything is taken care of, my health, everything. I want to just make sure that everything is good to go. And you guys have always been very understanding with that. So, and it's also not just me though. It is like considering my content. I feel like when I am very stressed and I'm pressured and stuff, I feel like my content's not as good as on the flip side when I have some time to work with it, when I don't feel rushed or pressured or super stressed. It's like I I don't know. Personally, as the creator, I feel like it makes a significant impact on the quality of the content I produce. And I want to make sure that I am producing genuinely like content I consider good, if not great for you guys. Especially my girlfriend, she already graduated. She's 19 and she said she would like to travel. And that's always nice too when you do have someone else that you can travel with. It is good. Safety in numbers, as they say. So yeah, my health stuff. Lately, I will say too, like my physical health has been hit or miss still. My boss and I have been working on getting a new desk for me that would be that would probably increase not the problem the it would probably really help my health. Basically, the desk we're looking at ordering would probably do really good for my health. And yeah, just taking it one day at a time at this point. Lots and lots of bed rest. When I can, when I am physically capable, I try to get outside and take the dog for a WALK. Um, just to get him out and get some fresh air for the both of us, to get a little bit of exercise. But I've also been working remote from my bed pretty much. I'll wake up and I will grab my computer and I just work straight from bed. So physically, that definitely helps. But at the same time, you guys can probably imagine that on the flip side, my mental health takes a little bit of an impact when I am stuck in bed all day, every day for weeks on end. But it's definitely helped taking a breather and taking a break. So with that, I want to stick to that, and I don't want to rush it. So that's where we're at there. And I'll tell you guys next Tuesday. I'll probably just make a community post letting you guys know how my appointment went, and what we're looking at moving forward. But basically, I'm hoping to get in next Tuesday. And if they tell me this is what you need to do, if it's something where I need to go back to the hospital and get surgery or anything of the sorts, I'm just going to ask them what's the soonest I can get in. I'm going to talk to some family to see if they could give me a ride, and I'm going to get in as soon as possible. So it's going to get really hectic here again for me. And I just, I don't want to add the extra stress of everything right now. And I also don't think it's fair to you guys to be popping in and out and in and out and never being consistent. So that's where we're at with that. I've also started writing my second book finally. So for those who have been following me for a decent amount of time, you probably recall that last October I actually did a road trip to Canada. And at that time, I had a light bulb decision. It was probably even a week before when I was at a craft fair actually. But I had a light bulb idea, and going on that Canada trip, ideas started flowing left and right, and light bulb and light bulb and light bulb. And I needed to start taking notes and writing it all down because all of a sudden, the second book I've been looking for was right in front of me, and I knew it was going to be good, and I knew it was all going to make sense. I never got to start that until I told you guys, hey, I need a break. So that's another thing. If I'm not physically capable or I don't want to push it, I've been laying in bed, or I'll get in the vehicle and I'll bring Rocky for an RIDE. Um, and we'll just go somewhere. If the sun's shining, we'll sit in the vehicle, we'll put some good music on, and I will sit down and I will write. I will write notes. I will jump around from chapter to chapter. Like, for example, I wrote the beginning of the book, and then I wrote a chapter that involves Nate with Langhound Adventures and Captain Jack. Both of them are in the book. I started a chapter with them, a chapter. I say chapter, but basically, I have all these ideas, and if I get stuck at one point where I'm like, this isn't starting to flow anymore, I just go to the next idea that's fresh in my head, and I start writing it all down. And then when I hit writer's block, I go to a different part, I start writing that all down, and then I'll organize it all and do all of that later on. But at this point, I have made the decision that this book is going to be published, or the goal, decision goal, the goal that this book is going to be published summer of 2025. So the first book I think took me a year to 2 years. So we're gonna try about a year here, slightly over a year. Summer of 2025. That is when book is gonna be published. And another reason behind that, though, is because it's going to be about enjoying the journey and not being fixated on the destination. So, for example, I have a Kenya trip in June. You guys know about that. I booked a trip to Machu Picchu in December. That is stuff that I also want to write in this book. So, right now, while the majority of the book is already existing and I just need to put it into words and write it, there's still parts and pieces that I know will make a great fit into the book, but I haven't experienced them yet. I haven't lived through it yet because it is, again, almost an well, not kind of, it is an autobiography. And I guess that's kind of what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for different books that represent different points in my life, and that is going to be the trilogy. I will probably write another book, I'm thinking, as well, a book more about the logistics of things, why I ultimately decided to get rid of the camper, why I loved living in a van, and why I ultimately want to live in a camper when I do get back out on the road, and what I will do for money on the road, what I did for money back then, how I afforded the bus. For example, I bought a coin for $17.50. That same coin, I turned around and I sold it for $2,000. A big part of why I was able to last on the road with the bus for so long. So, stories like that I haven't shared on this YouTube, that I ultimately won't really share on the YouTube, will be shared in the book. And that way, if people are interested in the van life, and it's also another thing, so many people come up to me and they go, "You must come from a rich family. Like, you must be rich." It's also going out to those people because it's like, no, far from it. Like, no, just know this is what I've done. And I want to share more life lessons in there that I feel like can benefit anyone, whether they're living on the road or trying to achieve something else in their life. I see that Lewis is reminding me that I have to make a chapter for him. I had so many people. You guys get so excited when I talk about having someone in the book, and you all say the same thing, that you want to be in the book, which is just awesome to me. I always chuckle. Because on the flip side of it, I typically don't use people's real names. Um, and this is stuff too, where Nate, Captain Jack, anyone who is in the book, I will reach out to them and I'll say, hey, can I use your real name? If not, I'll change it. But typically what I try to do is, if they are someone who has had a really big positive impact on me, I will put their name in the book, their real name, because there's really, I had someone tell me you shouldn't add anyone's name in the book, period, good or bad, because if they're bad, well, they could sue you, because now people know exactly who you're talking about, etc., etc. But if it's good and you make a bunch of money, then you might also have people that try to sue you because they want some of the money because they're in your book. I don't see myself making lots of money off my book, nor do I see Captain Jack or Nate suing me because I'm making a bunch of money off of my book and they're in it. Which, hey, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see them doing that. It is. It is my birthday today. Just continuing with the live stream. Last year, I ended up shoving cake in my face because my sister sent me some money on PayPal and she wanted me to bake a cake, but the disadvantage was that I had to shove it in my face on the live stream. Lewis, I did not share that until now because I figured you would try to do something like that, and I did not want to shove cake in my face again this year. But yeah, we did that last year, and I gave away a bunch of money last year. This year, unfortunately, I'm not doing that, but I still wanted to go live and just check in with you guys and spend a little bit of time with you on my birthday because you guys are really special to me and I really appreciate all the support, and it's almost a necessity for me. Thank you. It really has became a necessity to me. You all are like a family to me pretty much. So I try to share the bad moments with you guys. I try to share the good with you guys, and I try to celebrate these important milestones too because oh my god, I am 25. I feel ancient. So ancient. A quarter of a century, you guys. The fact that you could have century in the same sentence, a quarter of a century old. Oh. And typically I do make a video sharing all the stuff that I've done within the past year from when I turned 24 to when I turned 25. I want to do that again. So keep your eyes out. I'll try to do that by the end of this week. I work until midnight tomorrow and I work until midnight on Thursday. So I'm going to try to take some time because that's also I have to research. As funny as that sounds, every year I sit down and I go, okay, I turned 24 last March. What have I done since last March? Well, a couple things that come to the top of my head. I went to Pictured Rocks with Kyle, Captain Jack, and Nate. Everyone tells me I'm young, but I don't know. My body some days. Lewis and I were actually talking about 7 o'clock, 7:30. I was already in bed. I'm so tired, you guys. I literally, if I didn't have this live stream, I probably would have been asleep at 7 o'clock Central Time. So tired. I guess, what do they say? Young body, but old soul. Is that what it is? Is that the saying? I have an old soul, I guess. Because a lot of people too, hey, it's your birthday. You going out to a bar? No. No. I'm too, no. But yeah, 25. I went to Pictured Rocks for the first time, went camping with some friends. I went to Canada for the first time, which was the first time I ever had to use my passport. I went to Europe for the very first time, which was also the very first time I've been to a different continent. I ended up going to a total of, oh God, hold on, guys. Let me turn around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I went to 6 different countries while I was 24 years old. Wow. I guess I did a lot more than I expected while I was 24. I know I'm not looking at the camera right now, but I have to take this in for a moment. Because I was kind of sitting here today going, you really didn't do much while you were 24. Like, you kind of let it go to waste. Wow. I guess I really did do quite a lot when I was 24. Um, wow, I bought my new vehicle while I was 24. Yeah, there's a lot. There is a lot. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to go down that rabbit hole now and see everything I accomplished and share it with you guys in a different video at some point. But yeah, I think we're just gonna leave it at that for the night, guys. I'm not gonna try to go the full hour. I don't want to stall. I don't want to do anything like that. Um, as Nancy's saying, oh my god, I'm so tired that I was moving the mouse. I didn't even think I was moving the mouse. That also might be because I'm a little buzzed right now, though, too. Not gonna lie, just a little bit, you guys. I mean, I just came back from a Europe vacation, you guys. I mean, just a little, not a lot, but a little. Um, yes, enjoy your youth, enjoy it while it lasts, because the next second you know your back's gonna be hurting, and you're gonna make a bunch of phrases like movie quotes or song quotes, and people around you are gonna look at you and like you're insane and that they've never heard of it in their entire lives, and you're gonna be like, what? I'm only like 5 years older than you, and they're not gonna have any idea what you're talking about. Yeah, enjoy your youth. It's fun while it lasts. Especially because you're gonna be going to bed at 7 p.m. and that. So, better don't cry. Hey, I am okay with getting older. That just means more settling down, which settling down to me is living life on the road. It's living life on the road. It's almost what people considered a retirement thing. So if you do going to make me and Rebecca, no, I'm not gonna cry. No. Nope. I'm still kind of baffled right now. I'm thinking about like all of the stuff I accomplished while I was 24 years old, and I'm sitting here like, oh my god, there is a lot more than I originally expected. I shared your stream. Happy birthday. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, so moving forward, the plan is we're going to do more Europe content. I'll do one video kind of recapping my 24 years of age. And since next Tuesday, oh, what is it? Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Next Thursday is the 14th. I'm going to share my screen with you guys quick. Let's talk a little bit of analytics. While I get the chance. While I have a little bit of time here with you guys. You're getting emotional very easy. Lewis, are you going to cry? Rebecca, is Lewis getting emotional? And Lewis, you're missing a letter again, buddy. Happy birthday. Hope it's wonderful. Thank you. It's been a great day. I see Lewis saying me and Rebecca gotta go, so have a great night, guys. I appreciate you stopping in. But yeah, it's been a great day today. It started off a bit rough this morning, but I did get the vehicle, a car wash, so the vehicle's nice and shiny now. It was sunny today, high of like 47 degrees, which is like unheard of up here on my birthday, at least. So I really enjoyed that. And then halfway through the day, my boss ended up coming to my office right before our bi-weekly one-on-one, and she told me to just go enjoy the sunshine for the day and to just enjoy the sunshine for my birthday and take the rest of the day off. So that was a very, very pleasant surprise, and I really enjoyed that. Let's see, where am I in the chat here? That's my friend, the crazy chicken lady, coming in. Awesome, awesome. I really appreciate you sharing the live stream, and I appreciate everybody stopping in and everyone wishing me a happy birthday. And Lewis is still here. We're going to get him to stay until 9 o'clock because I'm good at distracting him. But yep. It was a good day. Good day. I went to the casino and I won some money. I just got back actually right before this live stream here. So yeah, good day. A good day. What was I going to show you guys? I'm looking at my analytics here. Okay, I was going to show you guys that. Let's do this one. Oh, bear with me, guys. Technical difficulties. Share screen, window. We'll just do entire screen. Screen 2, share. There it is. So here is what my analytics are looking like, you guys. Over the past 28 days, some still record-breaking numbers, but as you guys can see, it started to go down quite a bit. Me and my sister are eagerly watching this one right here because we're laughing, going, can we hit 1,000 subs within 28 days? I mean, it's already blowing and absolutely baffling to see that number, considering I ended last year 3 years of YouTube pretty much with 750 subscribers, somewhere in there. And all of a sudden we got this within the last 28 days. Absolutely crazy. But we are really excited and curious to see if that hits 1,000. And if not, that's okay. I will admit, I got caught up in the rat race, I guess you can say, of YouTube. I got really excited when it was coming. I don't know why that's staying on the screen there. That's kind of driving me nuts. I got really excited when I thought I was going to be monetized. I got just caught up in the moment. So it hurt when everything was denied. But I will show you guys here, if we go to that tab, you could see not earning right now. I was denied because of the Zach Sobiak. We've all talked about that at this point. I could appeal. I knew if I did, I wouldn't win. That expired on March 4th. So March 13th, next Wednesday, I can reapply, but it says as long as my channel meets the requirements. I estimate now, normally, this is the page where it shows you how many hours you have towards monetization. Since this is on here, I don't know. So I was talking to Nate before, and I individually went through nearly 300 videos, one by one, and looked at their watch time for the last 365 days, created a spreadsheet and added it all up, and then subtracted that from 3,000 to see what I would need. I think I'm somewhere in the ballpark, you guys, of 1,600 hours watched. So I probably need about 1,400 more before I can apply for monetization. But I don't know. I assume that's what that means, as long as your channel meets the requirements. I'm assuming they mean if I am at the amount of subscribers and the hours I need to be monetized. So that's where we're at, sitting with that. Yeah, analytics have been absolutely amazing. 16,000 pretty much in the last 48 hours, most of them being a short that I posted. I'm going to start trying to post those more frequently. We did just have a class here. Let me show you guys. This was my final project for my social media marketing today. I will show you guys what I uploaded. Because it fits with the YouTube channel. So for the class, I needed to come up with, let me see, close that one up. I needed to come up with 3 goals and objectives that fit with my goals. So this is what I came up with. The goals and objectives of my live in the dream business moving forward. At this point, goal number 1 is going to be to grow the YouTube channel. The objectives to help this goal, I want to increase my monetization to 3,000 hours by the end of this semester, aka the beginning of May. The strategy to try to accomplish that, I want to do a live stream once a week, followed by my Europe content, of course. I also want to increase the number of shorts being posted to 3 times a week. My strategy for that is to reuse some of the existing content I have that was a big hit, or maybe it wasn't. Let's try to repost it and see if I can get some more views on it, and also remake older content like my Slab City content, and of course more videos of Rocky because everybody loves the puppy dog. And the last objective to help achieve this goal is to post 2 videos every week. The strategy again being posting videos on my European vacation. And then I just had to kind of justify to him and the class why this was a very important goal. I said it's very important because by increasing the views and the watch time, as we just saw in the analytics, it actually helps organically promote the channel to a vast amount of people, more and more people. And of course, by achieving these goals and objectives, I can begin to make some money through YouTube as well. Which brings me to goal number 2, increasing my business income. The objectives to help with this goal, I want to increase the sales of my novel, Discomfort, The Key to Your Best Life. I want to sell 20 more copies of the book by July 1st. So how am I going to do that? Well, I am going to increase the advertising on eBay and Facebook, as well as attend more craft shows to try to do that. Let's see, I want to pull up your comment here. I go live every Wednesday at 8. Come over and I'll introduce you. You will get those hours in no time. I'll do my best to help you out. I really appreciate that. I'll definitely swing by next week. I got all that medical stuff going on, but I'll try the week after. I'll try to give you a date here even. March 20th. March 20th, if you have a live stream, I'll try to tune in that time, and I really appreciate that. Also, to increase my business income, I'm going to start selling my belongings before the start of the fall semester. The reason why, I feel like I have too much clutter in my suite right now. And eventually, I'm going to be living in a camper. That's not a lot of room, which means I need to start selling stuff and I need to start downgrading. I don't want to leave that for last minute. And then the last one being, I want to do 300 Walmart deliveries by the end of the year, which I would estimate Of course, wear and tear on the vehicle, not like wagering any of that stuff in. If I did 300 Walmart deliveries, I estimate at most that would probably be about $6,000 worth of income, because despite it being through Spark, a third party organization from Walmart, the deliveries do count as part of my business. So I want to wake up and do some between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. every morning before my work at the college. And during the summer, I actually get Fridays off at the college. So I want to take advantage of those 3-day weekends to get more Walmart deliveries going on. I see Vinegar Pie coming in. Thank you for stopping in. Your goals seem very well thought out. You're definitely going to meet your goals and succeed. I really appreciate that. I see another one coming in. By the way, Walmart bought Spark. It's all through Walmart. Yep. I did hear that they are actually starting to hire like Walmart associates directly and cut out third-party contracts like myself, which is kind of scary to me. But for now, it's really good in my area, and I want to take advantage of that. And my justification for this goal to the class and my teacher was the fact that in order to keep doing business taxes, which this is my second year filing as a business, I was told by H&R Block, I didn't legally get in trouble at all, but I kind of got yelled at a little bit by the H&R Block lady. My business income at this point needs to increase because the income I get from my college job does not count. To the IRS, it doesn't matter that I'm not paying rent or water, utilities, etc. It doesn't matter at all that I'm not paying that stuff, and that way I can like invest this money into the business, because to them the college job doesn't exist. They just see that I'm losing a bunch of money right now and I barely have any income coming in. And furthermore, if my end goal is to in fact live life on the road, I need to be able to work remotely from all over the country. And one of the biggest things, where like even just talking about Walmart, if I can no longer do Walmart deliveries, I need to be able to shift gears. I need to be able to have different sources of income. So if one fails or if one has a really bad month, I can still survive living on the road. And then finally, goal number 3 was to create routines. And this is both for you guys and for me. My objectives for this one is I want to post 2 videos every Tuesday and Friday is what I told my teacher and the class. I just had to give him something specific, you guys. I don't know if those are the exact days. I want to sit down and take a poll from all of you and hear when would the best time to go live and post videos be. I want to be able to have you guys tuning in live when I promote that stuff. And the ideas would be once a week doing a European vacation video, and the other day being live streams or more European videos, stuff like that. The other objective is I want to schedule shorts to be uploaded every day for the next month. So kind of contradicts the first one. It's a bigger goal. But I feel like reusing the content I already have and posting new shorts about Europe would make this really easy. It gets more views, it gets more subscribers, which hopefully brings more people in, tuning in every week, and hopefully gets my watch time up. And then last but not least, I want to increase my posting on Facebook and Instagram to daily. I can do this by advertising my merch, my YouTube videos, and posting some of the same shorts from YouTube directly onto these platforms. My last justification to my teacher in the class for this one was that in order to continue growing the business, I need to stick with a routine that I know will work with my busy schedule. And by having these routines, my followers and subscribers will also know when they should tune in to see my latest uploads. So that was my final project for my social media class. I'm just going to show this off because it's fully healed and I keep seeing it in the camera and it just looks amazing. At this point, guys, just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I can't believe I still got a tattoo. Y'all are crazy for keeping me accountable. But yeah, we're going to end the live stream now, though, guys. I appreciate everyone that tuned in tonight. I appreciate anyone who watches this later on. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. Thank you all for the support, the understanding of needing to take a break, etc., etc. And I hope you all had a great day. And as always, remember, life is short. So get outside, explore, and don't waste it in your comfort zone. I'll see you guys on the next one.